My encounter with Pierre stays with me all the way back to French Polynesia. At the end of the summer, I travel to Tikehau, one of the most remote atolls of which not all islands are inhabited. Here I look for people who are living their love of nature in their everyday life. The fishermen here have a sense for the sea and live by the Rahui principles. Their fishing methods are passed on from generation to generation.
It's like a funnel. It's like a funnel, and the fish comes into the park with the current, but can't go out. So that's how they get trapped. It's a smart way to get your fish. It's less effort and less gear, and it's always there. Without that, you rely on the uncertainty of fishing, where like fish parks are like a fridge of fish basically. And even if it's really small one, you always have enough to feed yourself at least. It's a very interesting thing it's been done here forever, and that's how populations have gone through tough times, and you see the people here are like strong people and really tough.
One of the reasons I love this way of living so much is my passion for spearfishing. On the lookout for a diving partner who knows the local reefs, I meet Oliver Msalem. He comes from a family of fishermen and earns his living by spearfishing with harpoons.
I'm a fisherman, more or less professionally. Since 5 years I make a living of it. This is a very peaceful place. As soon as you get here, you are far away from all the technologies, far away from the crowds and pollution. It is an incredible gift to enjoy the islands this way. When I dive, I see a big change in the amount of fish and the condition of the corals. Around Tahiti, for example, we see far less fish than here in Tuamotu. That's normal, since Tahiti is the capital, where most of the people live. People surf and fish there on a daily basis. They love the ocean. That's how it is. But I notice in some parts there is not much left. That's why I adopted this other way of fishing. I dive deeper and only catch one species at a time. Only the fish I want, only a certain size and not smaller. It is certainly a strict selection. We need to commit to a much more selective fishing method.
Spearfishing is one of humanity's oldest hunting methods. You need a long breath and a good sense of orientation underwater. This fishing method makes me aware of what it means to secure your food in a simple way. I do not hunt for fun, and I only hunt as much as I need. And I always share my catch with others.
I come to Tikehau to see many different species of fish and to catch from a wide selection. It is easier to catch beautiful fish here compared to Tahiti, where there are so many people.
The idea is to hold the breath and dive underwater to catch a fish. We kind of go to the bottom and try to hide as much as we can, or make little noises that bring the fish in, and then we wait for them to be close enough to spear them. It's quite a lot of effort depending on how deep it is and how long you need to stay until the fish comes. It's a committing way to get your own fish for sure.
Oliver also finds it important to preserve the environment through this type of fishing. It doesn't result in bycatches or damages of the reefs with nets and fishing lines.
I started fishing when I was 8 years old. My mother taught me to fish with a single thread. Later on, I tried to fish with a harpoon. Since then, I'm completely hooked myself.
What I love especially about spearfishing is that it brings back a very strong, I feel very old instinct of bringing back food. It wakes up my hunting instinct, and for some reason that instinct is very powerful, and it makes sense. I'm part of the food chain. Basically the idea is to try to shot kill it. Ideally, like you wanna be shooting close to the brain so it doesn't suffer, but also it doesn't bring the sharks in. what's really important to me is the relationship with the diver you dive with. How we take care of each other, how we get so excited about our catch. And there is a bond that just appears in it. It's just beautiful, and it's a gift. I think the ocean and nature teach me to be humble, but also to realize that I'm part of something a lot bigger, and that is very balanced unless the humankind starts messing with it.